Okay, so let's have a bash at the campaign. So we've basically got a choice between the Keepers and the Cult of Storms, which is essentially good and evil. And I will let you choose which side will play as. So, Keepers or Cult of Storms? Cult of Storms, because everyone loves to be a bit evil, so we'll go with that. So the Cult of Storms, rid the world of both the humans and the Keepers, rebuild the Elven Court in the Valley of Storms, resurrect the greatest Elven Lord Iniok, and restore order under their own law and power. So basically this is Mjolnir, who is the son of Iniok, who is now dead. So do you wish to start with a default leader or a custom made character? Naturally we're going to go as custom. And we need to decide a face. We also need to decide a race. I'll put it out there to vote, although I may disagree with some of them. We've got Dark Elf, Orc, Goblin, Lizard or Azrak. I'm going to vote against Goblin because I'm not a massive fan of them. And I'm going to vote against Azraks because I don't like them either. I'm feeling quite towards Lizards, and actually that brings up, we do know a Lizard. He is the greatest lizard of all. Should our lizard race be led by the one and only Tim Collin? Which one looks like Tim Collin? That guy, I guess? Make it evil as fuck. See, is Tim Collin evil? I mean, I know he's badass, but badass doesn't necessarily mean evil. This could be like Tim Collin in the later years, which he's become like Tim Collin godlike status. Then there's that guy who looks a bit vicious. I don't even know, that guy sort of looks like half bird, half lizard. That guy looks like a dragon, that isn't Tim Collin. And that looks like Tim Collin after eating too many pies. Okay, we'll go to him. So Tim Collin has now ascended. He's got spellcasting, strike, swimming, which is super handy because you can just go across water. Regeneration's quite handy. Lightning strike could be alright. So maybe lightning strike, regeneration. Ooh, no. Let's get rid of regeneration and let's give him life stealing. And these are his spheres of magic, of which he can only have 3. I'm just going to give him 3 in water at the moment. I'm going to try and make him a bit of a water specialist. All you need to know is Tim Collin wants to rule the world. That's the actual plot here, so we'll ignore all that. Tim Collin's going to assassinate some stuff. Tim Collin, let the game begin! So, I'll split some guys up and just sort of hog everything whilst I can. I've got a beetle, and beetles can dig through this sort of earthy area, so I'll dig through that. There's a signpost here. The court of Aldor lies on the surface to the north. I'm just going to send them for a sweep down there, but I'm going to send everyone else up. So I'll send those guys up, see what's going on up there. Ooh, there's Goblin City, how handy. Let's go speak to this Goblin Town, see what they have to say. The City Council offers its allegiance for 86 pieces of gold. I've got 262, so let's go with that. Right, I've got a band of 8, so I'm going to send them straight up. And I'm going to send Tim Collins so he can sit down in that city and sort of see what's going on. Ooh, they've got a fight. How do I do it? He's probably going to get battered. I don't know what it is that's coming down. I can't actually see. Let's just do automatic. Yeah, 4 elf archers. You managed to save one guy out. That's pretty impressive. 1 against 4. So yeah, those guys are going to be coming down and nicking all my stuff. So I'm going to send Tim Collin and everyone else back to deal with them. As for these guys, continuing north. There's... Ooh, and there's quite a lot of places along here. So let's go swipe them from the elves. And because they had no defenders on it, I literally just walked in and went, meh, it's mine now. Ooh, sugar. Bollocks, that's a lot of units. Tim Collin best get back upstairs. Where did all they come from? So I've got 8 in there. There's 10 on the way to me. No, there's more than that, I didn't even notice them. There's 16 on the way to me. Oh, that isn't too good. And they're probably going to surround me. Oh, they're going for my main town. If I can get Tim Collin back there, which it looks like I can. There we go, that's fairly well defended. Luckily it's in a valley, so it'll be hard for them to assault as well. What I need to decide is these. Now I could just raze everything. Raze destroys the town instantly by burning it to the ground, whereas loot pillages the town, taking 1 turn per city hex, after which the town is turned to ruins. So I'm going to loot it. So as long as they don't take it back next turn, I'm going to destroy that town. And hopefully I can systematically take out all the towns and leave them in a pretty bad situation. So I've destroyed that town now. The city of Rant lies in ruins. Go up to this one, there's only 2 there. I'm just going to do an automatic for this one. One down. 2 down, no casualties. That's what I like to see. I'm going to loot the hell out of that and just basically destroy all their cities and keep mine in good. Like I could convert them to mine, but they obviously have more units than me, so defending them would be a nightmare. So I'm just going to concentrate on basically making sure I defend what is mine and destroying what is theirs. So there's another one down, so I'll send my units north. There's another one there. Oh, and that's unguarded as well, you silly billies. This is what happens when you leave your cities not defended. I'm just tearing through their empire. There's another one there, it's got a wall however, which will make it a bit more of a nightmare. I'm going to steal the farm. Ooh, there's Elwyn. And that's my target. They've only got 4 people defending it and I've got 8. However, they do have a wall. I do have this guy called a Goblin Bomber. And Goblin Bombers are basically suicide units who have a self-destruct ability. So I can just charge straight into the wall or next to it and destroy it, I believe. That'll do me. I don't know if that actually did anything, but I don't think I'm actually damaging that wall. I may have to retreat. I actually thought I had him straight off the bat there. That would have been quite a fast victory. Okay, we return to fight another day. I can just hammer their empire in the meanwhile. So I'll just twack their stuff in the meanwhile. Spring of Life, so I've healed all my people. There's a watchtower there as well, so I think I'll grab that and hold my people up and send reinforcements up north every so often. There's another city over there. I'll try and take that out. I'm going to move these units back. I'm going to send these guys into that city and burn it to the ground. Ooh. They're actually chasing me. These guys need to get a bit of a move on. Thought there'd be something more down there. Do I keep them there or do I move them out at the risk of being caught in the way? I'll keep them there. I have a strange feeling they may not attack. Okay, so I'll take this town. I'll just do automatic on this because there's only the one. I'm just going to loot everything. Oh, bollocks! Where did they come from? Ah, sugar. It's not what I wanted to see. Bollocks! That's my main city. So I've lost my main city. Shouldn't have really burnt that one to the ground. I guess I'm going to have to try and assault it again. I can try and take that one down there. That's one thing I can do. Only 2 there. They could turn around and attack now, that's the problem. But that's the risk I run. No, they didn't. Val's Fushion's... Oh, no way. They've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. So I took my main city back, but I'm in a bit of a state. And hope they just leave me alone for a bit. Doesn't look like they're going to leave me alone for a bit. So my old units are now roaming around on the map, because they're not mine anymore, because I couldn't pay the wage, because Tim Collin's a bit of a bastard employer. So hopefully they will be a bit of a detriment to the enemy, because they can just randomly attack people. Ah, they're taking the other guy's farms. That's quite interesting. I'm worried that if I step out, that party's going to attack me. Can I? Oh, I can talk to them. They're actually friendly towards me. Okay, I'm going to send some units out and try and take that city, town, whatever it is. Can't believe how bad I'm doing here. I thought I was doing really well at the start as well. I like how much of a bastard they're being. No way! My old units, who I stopped paying and have now bugged off, have taken the city for themselves. They have shown Tim Collin how to do it. That is very impressive. Oh, they're going to have a nightmare taking that back. They can't produce units now, so that's pretty good for me. I'm going to raise this one. I'm going to loot it. And then move my units back so I can just defend my own one. Yeah, mutiny actually worked really well for me. So they'll have a nightmare taking that back. And if I make it so mine's the only one in the valley and won't defend it, and it is a valley, so they can only send one stack against me at the time, they can't surround me. But it's whether those units get back in time, and I have a feeling they won't. But we'll see. And the best thing is, because those are still goblins, I can still buy them back. I can still go, oh, I actually have the money now. Yeah, what happened there? Oh, they've gone for a wander. That's a bit annoying. They're going to wander back into that city and take no honour. That's still fine though, it's still been a nightmare for them. We'll do automatic. One unit down. 2 units down, I'm quite happy with that. I thought I was just going to get battered. 3. And the best thing is, because they don't have that city, which fair enough, they're probably going to retake it shortly. Yeah, because they don't have a city, they can't produce units much at the moment. So I'm just going to hold back, because I think by the time they take that city, I may have the upper hand over them. So I've got money, and for the first time I'm gaining money, so I'm going to start producing units. Ah, so they're hiding over there. I'm going to take that one guy out whilst he's straggling around. Don't need to. What does this guy say? For 56, that's quite excessive for one guy. What do these guys say? For 148, which is quite good, but I don't really have that. I'm going to go with this guy for the 56, seeing as I can afford it for the moment. And then I'm going to take that farm. So 7 against 3, we'll just do an automatic. I'm getting shafted. Oh, they're quite high level. Okay, so I took a lot more casualties there than I expected, but I did get rid of them and I got my mine back. So that'll have to do. I'll just have to accept that. And I'm getting more money now, so hopefully I can buy these guys back soon. Picking a fight with them. Ah, they've taken the city back. That isn't what I wanted. I'll wait to see what the beetle guys do. Yeah, they're starting to take back all their stuff now, which is bad news for me. Ooh, they've split the party up. That could be disastrous. Right, now's the time to strike. What they got in there? Some quite savage things, actually. I'm just going to send one guy up. Just to speak to them. Because if I can procure them, then I'll have another army up there. The independents may end up winning this. I mean, they're bringing units over via boat. Oh, you twat. But they don't keep hold of the city, that's the thing. They're going to end up taking that mine back, which is annoying. But it's only one unit, so I can easily take them out. Yeah, so they're taking the city back. It's one big land grab with them. What have I got? 216. For 132. Now get in that city. I may actually have them. Yes, the city is mine. I'm going to produce some battering rams. Because I'm probably going to have to assault them at the tower. And I'm basically just going to surround these. And punch their faces in. And we'll go in for the kill. So if you notice, I've got 3 people surrounding that. They will all be dragged into this fight. I could have done that as tactical really, but... Just got to take down the leader now. And he's fallen. Well, she. Which means... Elwyn is defeated. On day 57, that took 57 turns. On day 57, the Empire of the Elves, led by Elwyn, was defeated. Tim Collin of the Goblins, you were victorious. Of course he was, it's Tim fucking Collin. Tim Collin doesn't fucking lose. I mean, if he did, he wouldn't be Tim Collin, would he? Would he? Eh? Would he be Tim Collin? Hey, would he be Tim Collin? I think she's saying no. I think that's no in cat language. It feels like a no, so it's probably a no. You host. Talk to him or something. Keep him entertained. Don't just fucking stare at me, talk to him. He's proper going to town on that chair. It's a bloody expensive chair, you know. I wouldn't be able to afford a replacement one. Well, not one of them anyway. I could buy a cheap one, but I'll just have some quality kitten time while when I say quality kitten time, what she's actually doing is biting off my fingers. Ow! It's annoying that the one who wears the pants in the house doesn't actually wear pants. It's a new sweater this, you know. Fucking make a sweater out of you if you do that again. Cheeky bitch. This is my housemate. This is my only housemate. She's pretty crap. She doesn't pay rent. All she does is whinge and want to be fed. It's kind of like having a wife. Isn't it? Eh? Except wives don't bite as much, I guess.